It is here, you guys. It is officially here. The rainy season is here. We had our first big rain last night, so it is absolutely crucial for us to have this burn pile going today with all of our scrap wood here, because before you know it, it's gonna be soaked.
And we also need to finish up everything that we need to do outside of our future bathroom. And really the only thing that we have left is finishing our septic system. And we can't really do any work on the inside until this is all done.
So as you can see, Sadie is checking out our hole that we've already dug. She keeps saying she wants to go inside. I bet if we put some water in there, we could throw her in there for a little bit, honey.
Honey, that was an awful idea. You think that's funny?
So now we actually have to dig another one right next to it. Sade's gonna be joining in on the fun today, so I'm hoping I can just try to convince her to at least just stay in this vicinity with us. Do you guys see this? She's already getting to it.
We got a lot of digging to do. This is gonna take the better part of the day. So
we're gonna get this done, baby.
We're gonna have to tag team this because Sade's not gonna be digging forever. I feel like she's got about 30 seconds left in her and then she's gonna
be on to the next thing.
Usually septic tanks in Panama out in the countryside like this are generally just like a pit of rocks and you just drain kind of everything into there. But I'm trying to do it a little bit different. I spend a lot of time thinking about this, and with the septic tank, what I want to try to do is separate the toilet waste from basically all of the waste with soap in it. So my idea is to basically have two septic tanks, one where the toilet goes to, and then all those liquids overflow into the one where all the soap goes to. That's kind of my thought anyway. That's it, sweetie. All my girls are here now. We got Sade, we got Lola, we got you, and my worms. Look, they're all in one shot.
I know.
This is my family.
This is a rare moment right here.
Can we stop for a family photo?
Oof.
It's a little too wet. We have all this sawdust from when we were doing all this work, and our wormery is a little wet.
And we have so much liquid, I can feel.
There are so many worms in here, dude.
Wow.
If you just look at how many.
This is what we want, honey. Wow. I feel like we actually were struggling for a little bit with these because of the moisture and the humidity, but this is looking beautiful, honey.
There are like hundreds of worms just in this bin, dude. We only had like 10.
I know, they're multiplying. So we actually, yeah, we did it, honey. And when I picked this up, I could feel so much liquid on the bottom of this thing that I'm gonna pour all over our garden bed today. Yeah. And those things are just gonna be sprouting up like crazy. Did you ever think you'd see people so excited about red worms?
Listen, we've been struggling to grow plants for 3 years.
I know.
They're our solution, honey, and they're working too. What got into you that you want to do this?
There's gonna be coffee involved.
All I need to do is give you coffee and you'll dig a hole for me?
Two deliveries.
Thank you.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
And here is another astrology fun fact, since I've been way down the rabbit hole. Geminis don't know how to stop. They just gotta keep moving. They don't know how to just like relax and chill. This is Rodrigo's way of like taking a day off and chilling, is helping us dig a hole.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
As long as there's coffee.
We also use Rodrigo as our taste tester when it comes to launching different coffees. He's usually always one of the first ones that gets to try it.
And sometimes we're a little insecure because we want it to be so good. And it's like...
And Rodrigo knows coffee.
And he's brutally honest too. He'll say it just like it. He's like, this one, no.
Is that why you keep giving me coffee?
Yeah. If you guys watched our last video and you were looking forward to watching us finish trimming out this window, I got news for you. It's all done. 100% done. You guys want to know who did that? She did it all on her own. I went down to town yesterday to go and edit. I like to go down there to edit, get some peace and quiet, focus on kind of what I'm doing. And while I did that,
I was so determined. I like honestly had some doubts. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this by myself, but I watched a couple YouTube videos, I figured it out, and
it looks beautiful, you guys. Check it out. The one thing we might trim this little part here. You guys see how it's, I don't know. We gotta look at it for a little bit and decide. But while Kaylee did this, she actually made a video for our Patreon. She did it all as a surprise to me. So if you guys wanna check that video out, it's up on our Patreon. We just posted it.
We also post a little like behind the scenes photo on our Patreon every single weekday and a bunch of other really fun perks. If you guys are interested in checking that out, we'll put the link down below.
You have a hand on it?
Yeah.
Hold the weight, because I don't want to put all the weight on this piece. Yeah. I'm happy that this tank is going to go to good use because we've had this for 3 years. And this is what we used to shuttle water around the land back before we had the ram pump and all the water pumps and everything. So this tank has gotten its use. And basically the idea was replace the leach field and just put the tank in instead. And I think it should work out totally fine. But the tank's not going to sit right on the dirt. First I'm going to put a bunch of big stones in there.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
This day is quickly coming to an end.
I know, it's getting dark. The clouds are rolling in.
The clouds are at eye level. We can see them in our farm moving in, and the downpour's coming. Good thing is we've almost burned all the wood with this fire, but we're about to get dumped on.
Can you hold a couple at a time? Yeah, I got some over here. Okay, go ahead, go put it on the thing. You know the deal. Good job. Farm chores are done. Now we're gonna get back to work with the plumbing.
Today's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna be spending a lot of this day taking this gravel and the sand, putting it in the wheelbarrow, bringing it down to our 2 pits down the hill. That sounds like a great day to me. There's a lot of work to be done, a lot of physical activity, and for that, I'm starting this morning with some AG1. A lot of you guys have commented before how you see AG1 bottles in the backgrounds of basically all of our videos, even if they're not sponsored like this one is. And that's because we genuinely drink AG1 nearly every single day. AG1 is an all-in-one nutritional drink made up of over 75 vitamins and minerals that are sourced from whole food ingredients. It's something that I use to replace soda. Like I used to love soda and juice and something sweet something that would make me feel good for a minute but then would make me crash maybe an hour later from the sugar crash. For me, AG1 replaces that. It's sweet, it's delicious, and it's healthy, and it's super good for you. That way I have the power to keep pushing throughout the day. It gives me a boost, it gives me a lift, it elevates my mood, makes me feel great, and it makes me feel strong when I'm doing something like moving tons of gravel up and down a hill and filling up our future leach field with it. So if you guys want to try out AG1, they have a deal going on that you'll get 5 of their travel packs for free, and you'll get a vial of vitamin D3 and K2 with your first purchase. So if you guys want to check them out, we'll link to them down in the description below.
Nice. All right, sweetie, Sade's down. Put me to work. Put me to work.
Get digging?
Yeah.
All right, we need to start running the drain trench So it's gonna come out here and then go right to the toilet tube over that, to down the 4-inch tube coming down.
The big one, right?
A foot down, 6 inches wide. It's gonna go like this and like that.
You want that?
Mama, hold that.
Translation, all the dirt goes in there. We had a very quick nap today, probably only like 45 minutes. So I haven't really been able to bring as much muscle as I would like to, but
You're bringing that muscle in the motherhood.
in the motherhood, yeah.
That's more important than digging a hole where all of our stuff's gonna go.
I mean, that's also pretty important, honey.
I mean, we've gotten by without it for a pretty long time.
I guess you're right. We're moving up to the luxurious living now with having a toilet.
Now I'm connecting the 2 tanks with this 4-inch pipe because the toilet waste is going to run into this tank. This one's lower. As all that waste breakdowns and turns into a liquid, it's then going to come out of this outlet here and flow into this tank. It's going to throw a little bit of glue on each of these joints. Give it the quarter twist. One last connection and then these 2 tanks are fully connected. There we go. Okay, there we go. Toilet runs into here. Gray water runs into here. Toilet, after it all breaks down, the liquid runs into here, and all this drains straight down into the earth. Another thing that's great here that's on our side is the soil drains so well. I mean, we can get 5 inches of rain and there's no pooling, there's no puddling. The water just like flows right through.
It is looking pretty dark and gloomy outside. The rain is gonna come any minute. And it's funny because I feel like when rainy season comes, even though it makes the temperature rise so much more, it's so much more humid, I feel like it almost gives me that sense of like when winter arrives and you kind of want to just like stay inside and hibernate and bake and watch movies and drink tea. Like that's the kind of vibe that I feel like rainy season brings for me. All right, chicken is all ready to go. We're actually gonna bake this in the brick oven tonight. I just gotta get Jord to do it for me because I am no bueno when it comes to starting fires. In the meantime, while I wait for that to heat up, I actually want to make a little something for Sadie to surprise her. She's been talking about this for the last week. We've been learning about it, watching videos about it, reading books about it. And anytime recently she's seen a photo of it, she is like begging me for it. So I'm gonna surprise her with this and I'm really hoping she's gonna be so happy about it when I give it to her.
Pretty happy how these last couple of days went. That was productive. That was a lot of work. And it was something that was honestly kind of intimidating me a little bit, mostly because I've never done it before. I know we're doing it in a little bit of an unorthodox way, but that's what I'm calling it for today. As much as I would have loved to get it all hooked up, that's what we'll do tomorrow, because if you see this, when Lola's farm turns into a cloud, that means the rain's coming.
So I have a little hack for you guys. Any of you like to bake and you need to use food coloring to make something pink, use a beet instead. I have a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Bye.
You know how we've been talking about cake the last couple days?
Yeah.
Mama made you a cupcake, honey. Do you want to go eat your cupcake?
Yeah.
Come on. No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh no.
Is it on my face?
Yeah.
It's on your face too.
I find it so ironic that the Panamanians call this time of year the winter, right?
Yep, that's what we call it.
This is technically the winter.
This is a winter.
But it is so hot outside. Like having the oven on inside right now is just like torture. So that is the benefit of having our brick oven out here. By the way, Jordan's crushing it on fire duty. But being able to kind of escape from the heat in there, come out here with this nice fresh rain going on right now, and be able to cook our food outside, keep the heat outside, is a huge plus for this time of year.
We like to keep the flame small like this and almost smoke it over like 2 to 3 hours. It comes out so good.
Yo, this came out even better than last time.
Thank you guys so much for following along on this one. We're gonna eat this feast and then pass out. But make sure you check out AG1 down in the description. With your first purchase, you'll get this vial of vitamin D3 and 5 of these travel packs for free. Just make sure you check them out. Link is in the top of the description. But we love you guys. Thanks so much for following along.
See you on the next one.
See you next time.